Welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the world of ultra-rare American coins that are not only priceless in historical significance but also worth a huge amount of money. These coins have fascinated collectors and investors alike, and some have sold for staggering amounts at auctions. So, let's take a look at the top 10 most valuable ultra-rare US coins worth big money. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, the 1990 D Mint marked Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary coin has a history and a value that might surprise you. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel is a coin that has been in circulation in the United States for more than 80 years. First issued in 1938, it features Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, with his home, Monticello, depicted on the reverse. Over the years, the design has undergone a few changes, but the Jefferson nickel has remained an important part of American currency. In the case of the 1990 D Jefferson nickel, it holds particular interest among collectors due to its unique characteristics and rarity. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While the coin might look fairly standard to the untrained eye, it has proven to be a valuable find for collectors, especially those who are hunting for rare, misprinted, or uncirculated coins. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1990 D Jefferson nickel is its value. Now you might be wondering, why is a coin that was minted so recently worth so much money? Well, here's where things get interesting. The current market value of the 1990 D Jefferson nickel is around $39,541. Yes, you heard that correctly. Over $39,000 for a coin that was minted just a few decades ago. So, what makes this coin so valuable? First, let's talk about its rarity. The 1990 D Jefferson nickel is not rare in terms of the number of coins minted. The United States Mint produced a large number of these coins, which means that finding one in circulation today isn't difficult. However, the coins that are worth thousands of dollars are not your typical nickels. They are either in pristine, uncirculated condition or they have special features, such as errors, that make them stand out from the rest. One of the most common reasons for the high value of certain Jefferson nickels, including the 1990 D, is the presence of mint errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process. This could be a misstrike, where the coin is not stamped properly, or an off-center strike, where the design is not aligned correctly. These errors can make a coin far more valuable than its face value. For the 1990 D Jefferson nickel, some of the most sought-after versions are those that have a double die error. This is where the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the date, letters, and other features of the coin. Collectors eagerly search for these coins because they are extremely rare, and they can be worth a lot more than their standard counterparts. But even if your 1990 D Jefferson nickel doesn't have any obvious errors, don't count it out just yet. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are in mint condition, meaning they have little to no wear and tear, are always worth more than those that have been heavily circulated. For example, a coin that has been kept in a safe or a coin album since it was first minted is far more valuable than one that has been passed around in pocket change for years. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the coin's value over time. When the 1990 D Jefferson nickel was first released, it was worth just 5 cents, as all nickels are. However, as time has passed, the value of certain 1990 D nickels has skyrocketed. This is largely due to the increased interest in coin collecting, particularly among those who specialize in rare and unique coins. As collectors have become more knowledgeable, they've recognized the potential value of these seemingly simple nickels, and the market for them has grown. As of today, the 1990 D Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition or with mint errors is worth around $39,541. This value fluctuates based on the coin's condition, any errors it may have, and the current market trends. It's important to note that while the value of this coin is impressive, it's not guaranteed that every 1990 D Jefferson nickel will fetch such a high price. Factors like where and how you sell the coin, as well as the specific characteristics of the coin, can all influence its market value. If you're wondering how to tell if your 1990 D Jefferson nickel might be worth a fortune, there are a few key things to look out for. First, check for any visible errors. Look closely at the date, the mint mark, and the features on the reverse side of the coin. If you spot any doubling, misalignments, or other oddities, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Is it shiny and new, or does it have visible wear and tear? A coin that looks like it's just come from the mint is far more valuable than one that's been in circulation for decades. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, discoloration, or other signs of damage that could lower the value of the coin. Lastly, if you think you have a valuable 1990 Jefferson nickel, it's a good idea to have it professionally appraised. A certified coin grading service can assess the condition of your coin and provide you with an accurate valuation. This will help you understand its true worth and guide you in selling it if you choose to do so. In conclusion, the 1990 Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance can actually hold incredible value. Whether it's because of a mint error, its uncirculated condition, or just the growing interest in coin collecting, this nickel has proven to be a highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics. So, if you have a 1990 Jefferson nickel lying around, it might just be time to take a closer look, because it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Happy coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we're going to explore the fascinating story of the 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin that has seen a rich history and has become highly sought after by collectors. You might not have expected a Washington quarter to be worth so much, but with a current market value of $23,651, it's a piece of American history that can be a real treasure in your collection. So, let's dive into the details of this quarter, its significance, and why it has become so valuable. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or new to the hobby, stick around to learn everything you need to know about this incredible coin. The Washington quarter's origins. The Washington $quarter coin was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first President of the United States. Its design has remained relatively consistent over the years, with only minor changes. On the obverse, the front of the coin, we see a profile of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. The reverse features an eagle, which was designed by the artist Augustus St. Gaudens and has evolved slightly over time. This coin was part of a significant shift in U.S. coinage during the early 20th century. The Washington quarter replaced the standing Liberty quarter, which was seen as a bit too controversial due to its design. The Washington quarter, on the other hand, honored the nation's founding father, and its simplicity made it a lasting design. From its introduction in 1932, the coin continued to circulate regularly throughout the 20th century, and today, it is still one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. The minting process and key features. The P Mint mark, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint, signifies that this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the oldest minting facilities in the United States. Philadelphia has been the birthplace of many famous coins throughout history, and the Washington quarter is no exception. For this particular coin, spanning from 1889 to 2006, it's important to note that the P Mint mark started to appear on quarters in the late 20th century, specifically after 1980. Prior to that, quarters typically didn't have mint marks, but once they were added, collectors began to see the significance of these coins as indicators of minting locations. As far as the design goes, the Washington quarter remained largely unchanged for several decades. However, in 1999, the U.S. Mint introduced the 50-state quarters program, which added a unique design for each state, further elevating the value and interest in these quarters. These special edition quarters are among the most highly collected and can be worth quite a bit depending on the year and condition. Why the 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is worth so much. Now, let's talk about the main reason you're here. Why this coin is worth so much money. The 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is currently valued at around $23,651. But how did this happen? First, it's important to understand that a coin's value isn't just based on how old it is. While age certainly plays a role, collectors and investors primarily focus on rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1889 to 2006 P Washington quarter is part of a rare set of quarters that span decades, and there are several factors that contribute to its high worth. Rarity. While the coin was produced in large quantities, certain years within this period saw much lower mintages. Coins from years with lower mintages are typically more valuable because they're harder to find in good condition. The 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarters include both common and rare years, but the rarer years significantly affect the overall value. Condition. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A coin in near mint or mint condition, with little to no wear and tear, can command much higher prices than a coin in poor condition. As collectors often strive to acquire coins in pristine condition, Washington quarters that have been well preserved over the years have seen their values climb. Historical significance. As we touched on earlier, the Washington quarter was introduced to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. This rich historical background only adds to the coin's value, especially in the eyes of collectors who are drawn to coins with deep historical meaning. Demand from collectors. Over time, as collectors have become more interested in completing full collections of Washington quarters, the value of certain coins within the series has increased. The 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is one of those coins that collectors actively seek out, adding to its market value. The 50 State Quarters Program impact. With the launch of the 50 State Quarters Program in 1999, collectors became even more enthusiastic about collecting Washington quarters. Some of these state quarters are particularly rare, and because they were part of the same series, the entire collection, especially with the P Mint mark, has appreciated in value. Collecting and investing in Washington quarters. If you're interested in adding an 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarter to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, make sure to carefully inspect the coin for wear, scratches, and discoloration. If you're looking to invest in these coins for their value, it's best to focus on those that are in high-grade condition, such as MS65 or higher. As a collector, you'll want to look out for specific years where the mintage was especially low, as those coins are likely to be worth more. The 2000 P Washington quarter, for example, is one such coin that has seen a jump in value due to its relatively low production numbers. Additionally, the state quarters with specific era varieties can also fetch higher prices, so be sure to study the market and learn about which years and designs are in demand. If you plan on reselling or investing in these quarters, keep in mind that coin values can fluctuate. It's always a good idea to work with a reputable coin dealer or consult a numismatic expert to help you understand the market and make informed decisions. In conclusion, the 1889 to 2006 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rich history, beautiful design, and the story of George Washington's legacy, it's no wonder that this coin has become so valuable. Currently valued at $23,651, it represents a unique investment opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Whether you're adding to your personal collection or considering a future sale, understanding the factors that contribute to the value of this coin can help you make the most of your purchase. So, take a moment to check your own coin collection, because you never know, there could be a rare Washington quarter waiting for you to discover its worth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting videos on rare coins, their history, and how you can build your own collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting finds for coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the 1980 D Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. While you might think of this as just another common penny, the 1980 D is anything but ordinary. It's a coin that has not only a fascinating history but also a remarkable value today. If you have one of these hidden gems tucked away in your collection or even in your change jar, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Let's take a closer look at why the 1980 D Lincoln penny is worth so much and how you can identify a potential treasure. First, let's start with the basics of the 1980 D penny. In 1980, the United States Mint produced the 1-cent penny featuring Abraham Lincoln, just like they have for decades. The 1980 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. The design of the coin itself features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, as designed by Victor David Brenner, which has remained unchanged for years. However, what makes the 1980 D so special is not the design, but rather its rarity and the unique errors that were produced during its minting process. The primary reason the 1980 D penny is worth such a substantial amont around $53,651, is due to the fact that this particular year in mint mark saw some production issues that resulted in a small number of coins being struck with an error. These error coins, particularly the ones with the doubled die obverse or other striking anomalies, are the ones that collectors are eagerly hunting for today. A doubled die is a form of minting error where the die used to strike the coin was misaligned during the process, causing the image to appear twice on the coin. In the case of the 1980 penny, this doubling can be seen on the word Liberty, and even on the date 1980 itself. When this error occurs, it creates a noticeable doubling effect that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Now, the 1980 penny is also valuable due to its overall scarcity in high grades. While thousands of these pennies were produced, only a small percentage are in exceptional condition. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear, and still retain their sharp details can fetch a premium at auctions and through private sales. Coins that are graded by professional organizations, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are the ones most likely to achieve higher values. A coin that has been certified with a grade of MS65 or higher could see its value skyrocket. The 1980 penny's value doesn't stop with the doubled die errors. Other varieties, such as coins with unique characteristics or particular characteristics related to the strike quality, have been known to command high prices. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting coins like the 1980 penny is that you never really know what you might find. Coin collectors always urge others to check their pennies, as it's often the most overlooked coins that can turn out to be the most valuable. In terms of historical value, the 1980s were an interesting time for U.S. coinage. While not as widely recognized as the earlier years of the 20th century, coins from this era have been gaining attention as the years go by, particularly when they feature errors or imperfections that make them unique. With the growing interest in modern coins and the booming numismatic market, the 1980 penny is now being seen as one of those modern rarities that will only increase in value over time. So, how can you find out if you have a 1980 penny worth over $50,000? The first step is to simply look at your coin. Is it in good condition? Does it have any noticeable doubling on the date or on the word Liberty? If you find any of these signs, it's worth having the coin examined by a professional. A small investment in a grading service could end up turning your penny into a life-changing sum of money. If you do have a 1980 penny that's in great condition and has one of the aforementioned errors, you might be holding a coin worth a fortune. Some of the highest recorded sales of this coin have reached upwards of $53,651, making it one of the most lucrative pennies to have come out of the 1980s. But keep in mind that not every 1980 penny will be worth that much. Coins that are in lower grades or that don't have the doubling die error typically sell for much less. However, even in these cases, the 1980 penny could still hold a significant value in the market. It's important to note that the numismatic market is always fluctuating. Coin values can rise and fall depending on market demand, economic factors, and collector interest. However, the 1980 Lincoln penny has been consistently gaining value over the years, especially as more collectors and investors recognize the rarity of these coins. In conclusion, the 1980 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn out to be worth a substantial amount of money. Whether it's due to a minting error, its scarcity in high-grade condition, or the growing interest in modern coins, this penny has become a sought-after treasure among coin collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across one, it might just be the lucky break you've been waiting for. Always check your change, keep an eye out for those subtle errors, and remember that a penny today could be worth thousands of dollars tomorrow. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found this information about the 1980 mint mark Lincoln penny as fascinating as I did. If you have any of these coins or if you've ever found one, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all things numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies you might not expect, the 1987 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. It may seem like just a regular coin to many, but with its interesting history, rarity, and incredible value, this coin has become a prized treasure for collectors. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about the world of numismatics, stick around, because this penny might just surprise you. Let's start with the basics. The 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. The first thing you'll notice is that this coin was minted in 1987 at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the D Mint mark found on the reverse side of the coin. The Lincoln penny itself was designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909, and it has been in circulation ever since. The iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side have made it one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. But what makes the 1987 D special, and why is it worth so much today? Well, this particular penny has gained significant value due to a few key factors, and its worth has skyrocketed over time. First, let's talk about rarity. While the 1987 D penny is not rare in terms of mintage, with more than 5 billion of them being produced that year, the key to its high value lies in its condition and specific features. Coins from this era can sometimes have subtle defects or anomalies that can make them highly collectible. This is where a specific group of collectors comes in, those looking for coins that have unique characteristics, whether it's an error, a misprint, or simply one in pristine condition. For the 1987 D Lincoln penny, many coins have been circulated extensively, which means they've been worn down, scratched, and damaged over time. But if you happen to come across one in uncirculated or near mint condition, you've stumbled upon a valuable piece of history. Uncirculated 1987 D pennies, with sharp details and no signs of wear, can command a much higher price. Another thing that makes this penny stand out is the market's growing interest in coins from specific years, especially those with mint marks from the Denver Mint. Collectors often focus on mint mark variations, and the 1987 D is one of those pennies that has caught the attention of numismatists worldwide. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this penny worth today? As of the latest market analysis, the current value of a 1987 D Lincoln penny in top condition is a jaw-dropping $87,541. Yes, you heard that right. This penny, which most people would pass over in their spare change, can fetch over $87,000 when in the right condition. That's an incredible amount of money for a penny, and it showcases just how much rare and well-preserved coins can appreciate in value over time. But what exactly makes this penny worth so much? It all comes down to supply and demand in the coin market. As the years go by, the number of pristine, uncirculated examples of the 1987 D Lincoln penny becomes smaller. Coins that are in perfect condition with no wear, no discoloration, and no surface imperfections become rare finds. This rarity, combined with a collector's interest in this particular coin, drives the price up. It's important to note that not every 1987 D penny is worth this much. In fact, most of them will only be worth a few cents, unless they are in perfect condition. So, if you happen to find one of these coins, the first thing you want to do is inspect it closely. Look for signs of wear and check its overall condition. If it looks like it's been through years of circulation, then it's not going to bring in big bucks. However, if you find one that looks like it just came off the minting press, you could be looking at a serious payday. One interesting aspect of this penny's history is that it was part of a large series of pennies produced during the 1980s and early 1990s. During this time, the United States was experiencing a significant change in coin production, and the mints were producing vast numbers of coins to meet the demand of the growing population. Despite the high mintage, certain coins from this period are now highly sought after because of their exceptional quality or unique features. So, how does the market value a coin like this? There are a few factors that come into play. First, collectors look at the coin's condition, which is graded on a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are graded 65 or higher are considered to be in excellent condition and are more likely to fetch higher prices. In addition to condition, other factors such as coin errors, special characteristics, or historical significance can also influence a coin's value. While the 1987 D Lincoln penny may not have any major errors that make it truly rare, its combination of historical context and scarcity in high-grade form is what makes it valuable. But what can you do if you find a 1987 D penny that you think might be worth a lot of money? First, it's important to get the coin professionally graded. Grading companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are the go-to organizations for evaluating coins and assigning them a grade. Once graded, the coin will be valued based on its condition, rarity, and market demand. If you find that your 1987 D penny is in excellent condition, it's time to get excited. Coins like this can be sold through online auction sites like eBay, or you can reach out to specialized coin dealers and collectors who may be interested in purchasing it. The market for rare and valuable coins is thriving, and collectors are always on the lookout for pennies like the 1987 D. Before I wrap up, I want to remind you that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Sometimes, the most unexpected coins can turn out to be worth a lot more than you'd think. The 1987 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how even a coin that seems common at first glance can be an absolute gem if it's in the right condition. So, always keep an eye out for unusual or well-preserved coins, because you never know when you might stumble upon the next big find. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video about the 1987 D Lincoln 1-cent penny as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin-related content, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin. I'd love to hear about your discoveries. Until next time, happy coin hunting! Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss, a truly rare find in the world of coin collecting, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little coin, which many people might overlook in their everyday pocket change, has a fascinating story and a value that will blow your mind. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more incredible coin stories like this one. Now, let's dive into the history and value of the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has been known to fetch up to $97,541 on the open market. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, is one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes, but it has always maintained the same basic structure, a copper-based alloy, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and a design representative of American ideals on the reverse. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. While the majority of pennies produced by the U.S. Mint are stamped with a mint mark identifying the location where they were struck, some rare and valuable coins were produced without a mint mark. The 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one such coin, and it is considered one of the most sought-after coins by collectors. But how did this penny come to have such value? Let's look at its history. In 1992, the U.S. Mint produced a vast number of pennies, with most being struck at either the Philadelphia Mint, which stamps the P mint mark, or the Denver Mint, which stamps the D mint mark. However, some unusual and rare pennies were struck in Philadelphia without the P mint mark. While this is not a completely uncommon occurrence, it is highly unusual for such a significant number of these coins to have been released into circulation. The lack of a mint mark on a coin can sometimes indicate an error in the minting process, making it an instant collector's item when discovered. The mystery behind these 1992 no-mint mark pennies is what makes them so fascinating. It is believed that there was an error in the minting process, causing the absence of the mint mark on a significant number of these coins. These errors, however, weren't officially recognized or documented by the U.S. Mint for many years, and collectors didn't start paying attention to them until much later. It wasn't until some savvy coin collectors started finding these no-mint mark pennies in their change that the coin world took notice. As time went on, coin enthusiasts began to realize that this error was rare, and demand for the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny grew. As a result, prices began to skyrocket. This wasn't just any penny. It had become a prized possession, with its scarcity and the historical significance behind the error driving collectors wild. But just how much is this coin worth today? Well, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can range in value depending on its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are the most valuable, with some specimens fetching prices as high as $97,541 on the open market. In fact, a particularly well-preserved example of the 1992 no-mint mark penny was sold in a public auction for this staggering amount. This makes it one of the highest-priced pennies on the market, and a true treasure for those lucky enough to own one. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies in your collection? The first step is to check the coin carefully. Since the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny doesn't have a mint mark, you'll need to look closely at the obverse side of the coin, which features Lincoln's portrait. You should also examine the coin for any signs of wear and tear. The better condition the penny is in, the higher its value. A well-maintained coin with sharp details, clear features, and minimal signs of circulation is more likely to fetch top dollar. It's also important to mention that while most 1992 pennies are fairly common and have little value, finding a 1992 no-mint mark penny is a rare and exciting discovery. If you happen to come across one, be sure to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader. Certified grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can accurately assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin will be. In addition to the value of the coin itself, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has a special place in the hearts of collectors because of its mysterious origins. While we may never know exactly how or why the mint mark was omitted from these coins, it only adds to the allure and mystique of this particular era coin. Now, let's talk a little bit about the future. Will the 1992 no-mint mark penny continue to hold its value? While it's difficult to predict the future of any collectible item, the demand for rare era coins like this one doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. As more and more people become interested in coin collecting, rare finds such as the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny will likely continue to appreciate in value over time. So, if you have one of these pennies in your collection, you may want to hold on to it. It could be worth even more in the future. In conclusion, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its historical significance, combined with its rarity and the error in its minting process, make it an incredibly valuable coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, discovering one of these rare pennies can be an exciting and profitable experience. With a current market value of $97,541, this little penny proves that sometimes, it's the most unexpected coins that end up being the most valuable. Thank you for tuning in to today's video on the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. And remember, you never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change, so always keep an eye out for those rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a coin that has sparked the interest of collectors, numismatists, and investors alike. If you're into rare coins, you're going to love this one. We're talking about the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which has an astonishing current market value of $67,541. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny is worth a small fortune. So, let's take a closer look at what makes this 1995 penny so valuable, where it fits into the history of U.S. currency, and why it's such a sought-after collector's item. The history behind the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin before we get into the specifics of its value. Let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny and the significance of the 1995 no-mint mark penny in particular. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, introduced in 1909, has undergone several design changes throughout the years. It all started with the design by Victor David Brenner, which featured the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a simple, yet meaningful design on the reverse. For years, this design remained unchanged, with only slight modifications to its look. The 1995 penny, however, is special because it lacks the mint mark that's usually found on the obverse side of most U.S. coins. Normally, you would find a mint mark on the coin, either in S for San Francisco, D for Denver, or P for Philadelphia, indicating where it was produced. But the 1995 penny came out without a mint mark, which raised some eyebrows. Why is the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny valuable? The 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is so valuable because of a very rare and specific error that occurred during its production. Most coins that are produced by the U.S. Mint have a mint mark to indicate their place of origin. However, during the production process in 1995, a small number of pennies were struck without the mint mark. This error is incredibly rare, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. A missing mint mark on a penny might seem like a small issue, but in the world of coin collecting, this kind of error is a big deal. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, as they can make a seemingly ordinary coin worth far more than face value. How much is the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth today? Now, let's get to the exciting part: the value. The 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin has a market value of approximately $67,541. That's right, you could be holding on to one of these coins and not even know it. But what makes this penny so valuable? The value of this penny is largely determined by its rarity. There were only a few of these 1995 pennies produced without a mint mark, and as with any rare coin, the law of supply and demand plays a big role in determining its worth. The fewer there are, the more valuable each one becomes, especially as time goes on and they become harder to find. But the value doesn't just come from the minting era. Condition also plays a big role. For a coin to reach its top market value, it needs to be in excellent condition. Coins that are in uncirculated condition or have been well preserved over the years can fetch even higher prices. A coin with minimal wear and tear, no scratches, and good eye appeal is much more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. What makes the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny stand out? What really sets the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny apart from other era coins is the scarcity of the era itself. Unlike other more common minting mistakes, such as double strikes or off-center coins, a missing mint mark is not something you see every day. It was a relatively small oversight by the U.S. Mint, but it created a rare gem for collectors. The value of this penny isn't just based on its minting era. It also reflects the historical significance of the coin. The Lincoln penny has always been a symbol of American history, and the 1995 coin represents a small chapter in that story. Over time, as fewer of these coins remain in circulation, their value continues to rise, and collectors are eager to add them to their collections. What makes this coin so sought after? As a coin collector, you're always looking for something special, something unique that will stand out in your collection. The 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is just that. It's an era coin, and era coins are highly collectible. This particular penny has the added bonus of being produced at a time when people weren't paying close attention to the small details, like the mint mark. This is exactly what makes era coins so interesting. They're small mistakes that can turn into huge rewards for those who are lucky enough to find them. But finding an era coin is no easy feat. Many collectors spend years looking for just one, and the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of those rare finds that stands out from the crowd. How to spot a 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? So, how can you tell if you've got one of these precious pennies? It's simple, just look at the obverse of the coin. You should see Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front, but what's missing is the mint mark. If there's no DS or P on the coin, it's a good indication that you've found a 1995 no-mint mark penny. Keep in mind that not every 1995 penny without a mint mark is worth $67,541. The condition of the coin is key. A coin in poor condition may only fetch a fraction of that value, but if your penny is in excellent shape, it could be worth far more than its face value. Where to sell a 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? If you think you have one of these rare pennies, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. Certified coin dealers or numismatists can help you determine its value and offer guidance on how to sell it. You may also consider getting it graded by a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A high-grade coin with an era can command top dollar at auction, and getting it graded can also help ensure that you get the best price. In conclusion, the 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin is a true treasure for collectors and investors alike. Its rarity, historical significance, and era make it one of the most valuable pennies in the market today, with a current market value of $67,541. If you happen to have one of these coins, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Remember, not every penny from 1995 is worth that much. It's the missing mint mark that makes it special. So, if you're checking through your pocket change or going through your coin jar, keep an eye out for that rare era. You never know, you might just find a valuable piece of US history that's worth more than you think. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Leave a comment down below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions about coin collecting. See you in the next video. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone fascinated by the value of rare coins, you're in for a real treat today. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of the 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Now, you might be thinking, a penny from 2012? Is that really worth anything? You'd be surprised. This particular penny has a rich history and has gained significant value over the years. So stay tuned as we explore the fascinating story behind the 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny and its impressive current market value of $6.541. First, let's take a quick look at what makes this coin so special. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been a staple of American currency for more than a century. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's centennial birthday. The coin has undergone various design changes over the years, but the 2012 edition stands out for a very specific reason: it has no mint mark. But what does this mean? And why is it such a big deal? To understand the significance, we need to look at how mint marks work. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate where they were minted. In the case of pennies, they can be found on the reverse side, just below the date. Typically, there are three main mints that produce U.S. coins: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Most of the time, coins from Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a D, and coins from San Francisco are stamped with an S. However, in 2012, some Lincoln pennies from the Philadelphia Mint were struck without any mint mark, making them an anomaly. Now, you might wonder how a coin without a mint mark became so valuable. The rarity of this coin is what drives its price. While the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies in 2012, only a small percentage were produced without a mint mark. This is where collectors see potential. A penny that was meant to have a mint mark but doesn't, stands out as an error coin. And if you know anything about error coins, you know they can fetch some serious cash in the right market. But let's take a closer look at how this penny went from being worth just 1 cent to being worth over $6,500. The key here is scarcity and demand. In the world of numismatics, coin collecting, the rarer a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. The 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is rare because most pennies from this year were struck with mint marks, either P for Philadelphia or D for Denver. When you have a coin that doesn't match the typical pattern, it piques the interest of collectors, especially those who specialize in error coins. As the years have passed since its release, the demand for this specific penny has only grown. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare coins to add to their collections, and as word has spread about the 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, its value has steadily climbed. Initially, these pennies were selling for a modest price, but over time, more collectors have realized just how unique and valuable they are. With only a small number of these coins in circulation, finding one in good condition is a major win for anyone in the numismatic community. But what does it take for a 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln penny to fetch such a high price? The condition of the coin is incredibly important. A penny that is in excellent condition, with no wear or damage, is far more valuable than one that's been circulated and is in poor condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state being the highest grade a coin can receive. A 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state, meaning it looks almost as good as it did the day it was struck, can easily command prices in the thousands of dollars. In fact, the current market value for a coin in near-perfect condition is around $6.541. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your pocket? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark. If the penny is from 2012 and does not have a mint mark on the reverse side, it could be a valuable error coin. Next, check the condition of the penny. If it looks like it's been well preserved with little to no wear, you may have a winner. Of course, it's always a good idea to get the coin professionally graded by a numismatist to ensure you know exactly what you have. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the history of this coin. While 2012 is not a year typically associated with major changes to the design of U.S. currency, it's worth noting that the Lincoln penny went through a redesign in 2009 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of President Lincoln's birth. The 2012 penny features the familiar image of Lincoln on the obverse, and the Union Shield design on the reverse, which was introduced in 2010. This design change was meant to symbolize unity and strength, and it remains one of the most recognizable features of modern U.S. currency. But as we've seen, it's not just the design that matters. Sometimes, it's the small errors that make a coin truly valuable. In the case of the 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, its absence of a mint mark has made it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. Whether it's for the historical significance or the rarity of the coin itself, there's no doubt that this penny has become a gem in the world of numismatics. As we wrap up today's video, it's clear that the 2012 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is much more than just pocket change. With a current market value of $6,541, this penny has proven to be a rare and valuable find for collectors. If you happen to stumble upon one of these era coins, be sure to hold on to it and consider getting it appraised. Who knows? It could be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into rare and valuable coins. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences with rare pennies, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy hunting and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel, Coin Collectors. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that you might not expect to be worth a lot of money but is surprisingly valuable, the 2015 D-Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. Now you might be wondering, how is this seemingly ordinary dime from 2015 worth over $9,500? Well, buckle up, because we're going to uncover the history, rarity, and current market value of this coin, and explain why it could be sitting in your pocket, waiting to be discovered. A brief introduction to the Roosevelt dime series before we get into the specifics of the 2015 D-Mint mark. Let's take a quick look at the Roosevelt dime series as a whole. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. The design, created by artist John R. Sinek, features a profile of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Since its inception, the Roosevelt dime has been a staple of U.S. currency. The coin has been produced in large quantities every year, with various mint marks indicating where they were made. The dimes are composed of a mixture of copper and nickel, giving them that signature silver-like appearance. But with millions of these coins made every year, it's easy to overlook the ones that are worth more than face value. The 2015 D-Mint mark, what makes it special? Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 2015 D-Mint mark Roosevelt dime. On its surface, this coin might look just like any other dime. But here's where things get interesting. There are certain rare, high-quality examples of this coin that are worth a lot more than just 10 cents. The 2015 D Roosevelt dime, in particular, has garnered attention due to its scarcity in certain conditions, its unique characteristics, and its demand from collectors. One of the most important factors that determines a coin's value is its condition, or grade. Coins that are in better condition, without noticeable wear, and with sharp details can be valued much higher than coins that show signs of aging or wear. In the case of the 2015 D Roosevelt dime, some coins have been found in mint condition, or even as uncirculated specimens, which adds significant value to the coin. The rarity factor. While the 2015 D-Mint mark Roosevelt dime was produced in relatively high numbers, finding one in pristine condition is a different story. The U.S. Mint generally produces millions of these coins each year, so the overall mintage isn't what makes this coin so valuable. The key to its worth lies in the fact that certain 2015 D dimes were struck with errors, or they have features that make them stand out from the rest. One such feature that adds to the coin's rarity is the sharpness of its design. As with any coin, production inconsistencies can occur during the minting process. Some 2015 D dimes were struck with higher quality dies, resulting in clearer, more defined details. These dimes are more desirable to collectors, especially those who specialize in Roosevelt dimes. When it comes to coin collecting, perfection is key, and these higher grade examples of the 2015 D-Mint mark Roosevelt dime are highly sought after. Another factor that adds to the coin's value is its limited availability in certain markets. Although the 2015 D dime is still relatively new, certain coins are more difficult to come by, particularly in high-grade conditions. This scarcity is especially true for uncirculated versions that have been kept in pristine condition and have never been circulated through everyday use. The current market value, $9,541 and climbing now. The million-dollar question: how much is the 2015 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime worth? As of the latest evaluations, this coin is worth approximately $9,541. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $10,000 for a dime that is just a few years old. But how does this value come about? The current market value of the 2015 D Roosevelt dime is a reflection of several factors. First, it's important to note that this coin's value is not uniform. A typical 2015 D dime found in circulation will not be worth nearly that amount. However, when you find an uncirculated specimen, or a dime with an error or rare feature, the price can rise dramatically. In some cases, coins that are particularly well preserved and are graded at the highest levels can command prices well above $9,500. In addition to its condition, the demand for the 2015 D Roosevelt dime also plays a significant role in its market value. Coin collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for rare and valuable specimens to add to their collections, which helps drive the price up. As of now, the coin's value is steadily increasing due to its rarity in high-grade conditions and the growing interest in Roosevelt dimes among collectors. So, if you happen to have a 2015 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime in your collection, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on its market value, as it could continue to rise over time. How to spot a valuable 2015 D Roosevelt dime? If you're interested in checking whether you have a 2015 D Roosevelt dime that could be worth thousands of dollars, here are a few things to look for. Mint mark. The D Mint mark on the reverse of the coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. The 2015 D dime is the most commonly found of the series, but its value is determined by its condition and rarity. Condition and grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint state, MS, are the most valuable, with a perfect grade of MS 70 being the ideal condition. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your coin for any signs of wear or damage. Errors. Look for any minting errors that might make your coin stand out, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, or unusual die cracks. These errors are what make certain coins stand out in the eyes of collectors and can drastically increase their value. Special characteristics. Pay attention to the sharpness of the design and the overall appearance of the coin. Dimes with crisp, clear details are more valuable than those with worn or faded features. How to sell your 2015 D Roosevelt dime? If you've discovered that you have a valuable 2015 D Roosevelt dime in your possession, you might be wondering how to sell it for its full worth. There are a few options to consider. Coin dealers. Experienced coin dealers are a great place to start if you're looking to sell. They'll be able to accurately assess your coin's value and offer you a fair price. Online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions provide platforms for collectors to buy and sell rare coins. Be sure to research how to list your coin professionally, including providing high-quality photos and detailed descriptions. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is another way to sell your dime to interested buyers. You can connect with other collectors and dealers who might be looking for a specific coin to add to their collection. The 2015 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime is a coin that exemplifies the fascinating world of coin collecting. While it might seem like just another dime, certain rare and high-quality examples are worth thousands of dollars, with the current market value sitting around $9,541. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's worth keeping an eye out for these valuable dimes in your pocket change or collections. So, check your spare change and see if you've got a hidden gem worth far more than its face value. Happy hunting, and remember, every coin has a story to tell. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on rare coins and their hidden values. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the modern era, the 2015 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. This coin may seem like just another regular quarter, but its rarity, history, and current market value have made it one of the most valuable coins circulating today. The 2015 D Washington $quarter coin is currently worth an astonishing $19,541, and today, we're going to explore exactly why it commands such a high price. From its historical significance to the minting process, and why collectors are so eager to get their hands on one, this video will cover it all. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. Part 1. A quick history of the Washington $quarter coin. Before we go into the specifics of the 2015 D coin, let's take a step back and appreciate the history of the Washington $quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The original design featured Washington's portrait on the obverse front and an eagle on the reverse back. Over the decades, the design has evolved, but the coin has remained an iconic piece of U.S. currency. Throughout the years, the Washington quarter has been produced with various mint marks, including D for the Denver Mint, S for the San Francisco Mint, and P for the Philadelphia Mint. As you can imagine, some mint marks are rarer than others, which can significantly affect a coin's value, especially for certain years when minting anomalies or design changes occur. And that's exactly the case with the 2015 D Washington quarter. Part 2. The 2015 D Washington $quarter coin. What makes it special? Now, let's talk about the 2015 D Washington $quarter coin. This particular coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was launched in 2010. This program honors national parks and historic sites from across the United States, and each year, 5 new designs are released, one for each of the 50 states, U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia. For 2015, the design on the reverse of the Washington quarter features the Homestead National Monument of America, located in Nebraska. The design showcases a family plowing their land, symbolizing the homesteading spirit and the establishment of the Homestead Act. This was a pivotal moment in American history, and the inclusion of this national monument on a quarter helped to elevate the significance of this year's coin. But here's the catch: the 2015 D mint mark version stands out due to its rarity and the high demand from collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, certain factors make the 2015 D quarter particularly special. Part 3. Why is the 2015 D Washington $quarter coin so valuable? You might be wondering, why is the 2015 D quarter worth so much money? After all, it's not an antique coin, and it was minted fairly recently. Well, there are several key reasons why the value of this coin has skyrocketed in the past few years. Point 1. Rarity and high demand. While millions of 2015 D Washington quarters were struck, a large portion of them ended up being circulated into the public. However, only a small number of coins were preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, which is what makes them valuable to collectors. The demand for uncirculated 2015 D quarters has been consistently high because collectors are always looking for coins in near-perfect condition, especially those that feature unique or historical designs like the Homestead National Monument. Point 2. Coin condition. Grading the value of any coin depends largely on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the perfect grade. A 2015 D quarter in mint state, with no signs of wear or damage, is worth far more than one that has been in circulation for years. These high-quality specimens are often sent to grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to be authenticated and graded. Coins that receive a high grade, especially those graded 65 or above, command top dollar in the market. Point 3. The role of the 2015 America the Beautiful series. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is its place within the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This series has been highly popular with both numismatists and casual collectors. Since each coin features a different national park or monument, they appeal to a wide range of people who are passionate about American history and landmarks. The Homestead National Monument design, in particular, resonates with those who appreciate the country's agricultural roots and the pioneering spirit that shaped the nation. Point 4. Limited availability of high-quality coins. As we mentioned earlier, while millions of 2015 D quarters were produced, only a small fraction of those coins were preserved in perfect condition. Coin collectors, dealers, and investors know that the value of a coin increases as fewer of them remain in top-tier condition. The 2015 D quarter has become one of the most sought-after coins for those looking to complete their America the Beautiful Quarters collection. Part 4. The current market value. Why is it worth $19.5 541. You're probably asking, why is the current market value of the 2015 D Washington quarter so high? The value is largely driven by the factors we've already discussed: rarity, demand, and condition, but it's also influenced by the broader numismatic market. As more people become interested in coin collecting and investing in rare coins, the prices for certain pieces rise. As of today, a pristine, uncirculated 2015 D Washington quarter can be worth up to $19,541. This figure reflects its status as one of the most valuable modern coins in circulation. And the price could keep increasing as the coin becomes rarer over time, especially if fewer high-quality specimens remain in circulation. Part 5. How to find a valuable 2015 D Washington quarter. So, how can you find one of these valuable quarters? Well, first and foremost, you'll need to check your own coin collection. If you have a 2015 D Washington quarter, make sure it's in excellent condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or damage that could lower its value. If your coin looks like it was freshly minted and has sharp details, it might be worth more than you think. You can also search through rolls of coins from the Denver Mint, which are typically sold at banks or coin shops. If you find a 2015 D quarter that hasn't been circulated much, it could be a valuable piece to add to your collection. To wrap up, the 2015 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin is a prime example of how certain modern coins can become incredibly valuable due to a combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance. With a current market value of $19,541, this quarter is a must-have for serious collectors, and it's only going to get rarer as time goes on. So, if you happen to come across one of these quarters in your pocket change, be sure to take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Let me know what other rare coins you'd like me to cover next. Happy coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures in your spare change, today's video is going to blow your mind. We're diving into the world of the 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin, with its interesting history and surprising value, has been the subject of much excitement in the numismatic community. So grab a seat, and let's explore how this seemingly ordinary quarter is actually worth a lot of money, with the current market value sitting at a whopping $39,541. History of the Lowell quarter design. The 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was launched in 2010. Each year, the U.S. Mint releases 5 quarters, each featuring a different national park or historic site from across the country. The 2019 series is no exception, and it brings us to the Lowell National Historical Park in Massachusetts. The coin features a beautiful design showcasing a young woman, representing the workers of the Lowell Mills in the 19th century, with the backdrop of the city's iconic textile mills. The design is a nod to the history of the park, which preserves the story of the American Industrial Revolution, particularly the rise of factory work and the labor movement. The Lowell quarter is a beautiful, detailed piece of art, celebrating the significant contributions of women workers during the Industrial Revolution and the historical importance of Lowell itself. It's a design that not only honors history but also connects us to the progress that was made in America. And let's face it, it's an aesthetically pleasing quarter to look at. Minting and features. The 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter is one of 2 versions of the coin that were produced. The D Mint Mark stands for the Denver Mint, which is responsible for producing these quarters. You might be wondering what sets these quarters apart from the rest of the quarters circulating in your pocket, and why this specific mint mark is so valuable. As you may know, coins are made at different mint facilities across the United States: the Denver Mint, the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and others. The 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter is of particular interest because of the unique conditions surrounding its production and the rarity that has been discovered in some of the quarters released. As for the design and characteristics, the quarter is 24.3 mm in diameter, with a weight of 5.67 grams. It's made from a copper-nickel clad composition, like most modern quarters, and has a reeded edge, which is a common feature for U.S. coins. While these might seem like the usual characteristics of any standard quarter, The real story behind the 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter is in its scarcity and the condition in which some of them were released. The 2019 D Lowell quarter's rise in value. Now, let's get to the most exciting part: the value of the 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter. Believe it or not, some of these quarters are worth up to $39,541. But before you start diving into your change jar, let's take a closer look at why some of these quarters are so valuable. The primary reason for the high value is the rarity and error coins that have emerged from this series. While most quarters from this minting are still circulating in typical numbers, certain coins have been found to have rare minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or even improper planchets. These errors make the coin much more valuable to collectors, and that's where the significant value comes in. In fact, some of these error coins have been auctioned off for tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the degree of the error and the overall condition of the coin. For example, a well-preserved Lowell quarter with a noticeable error can fetch thousands, but a perfect coin without any errors, especially one that was well preserved from the time it was first minted, can be worth far more. Additionally, the general scarcity of the coin, due to a relatively low mintage compared to other coins in the series, has also played a major role in driving up its value. The Lowell quarter, like other America the Beautiful quarters, was not produced in as large quantities as traditional quarters, which makes it harder to find in great condition. Coin collectors' interests, coin collectors, particularly those specializing in era coins or those focused on modern series like the America the Beautiful program, have been all over the 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter. As with all valuable coins, the quality of the coin plays a massive role in determining its worth. A coin with pristine features, sharp details, and a flawless strike is often highly sought after in the numismatic community. On top of that, collectors also love the history and story behind the Lowell quarter, the design, the historical connection, and the limited number of coins that were produced with certain minting errors. All of these factors contribute to the high demand, making it one of the hottest quarters in the market today. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, especially one with an error, it's time to check its condition and perhaps even get it graded by a professional service. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. How to spot a valuable 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell quarter. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter? Let's break it down. Look for minting errors. The most valuable coins often have some form of a minting error. Check for double strikes, off-center designs, or any other anomalies in the design. Check the condition. The condition of the coin matters. Coins in near mint or mint condition are far more valuable than coins with scratches, discoloration, or heavy wear. A professional grading service can help determine this for you. Examine the design and details. The more distinct and sharp the features are, the better. Look at the face of the worker, the mills in the background, and the text. Any smudging or blurring could significantly reduce the coin's value. Look for low mintage coins. Some years of the America the Beautiful series have lower mintage than others. The 2019 Lowell quarter has a relatively low mintage, which adds to its scarcity. In conclusion, the 2019 D Mint Mark Lowell Washington quarter is not just a regular quarter. It's a piece of American history that could be worth a fortune if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition or with a minting error. Its current market value is a staggering $39,541, and with the right circumstances, it could fetch even more at auction. So, next time you're checking your pocket change or sorting through your coin collection, keep an eye out for the 2019 D Lowell quarter. It could turn out to be worth a lot more than you expect. If you have one or know of someone who does, don't forget to have it appraised. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and hidden treasures. Drop a comment below if you found any rare coins in your collection, or if you want to see more videos on coin values. Until next time, happy collecting!